it, son. This is your right, friends. Because they have no fear of losing you. Such people are neither here nor there. The teachers say that the more you rub jaggery, sesame, fool, gold, land, sandalwood, curd, and betel leaf, their qualities will increase. The more you mix jaggery and sesame, the more oil will come out, more juice will come out, the more sweetness will increase. The more gold is heated or purified, the more it will shine and shine. The more you plow the field, the more food will be produced from it. Similarly, the more you rub sandalwood and curd, the more you churn them, the more their qualities increase. Similarly, when a weak mind is also stressed, then only it will understand some qualities. The more you use your mind, the more problems you give it to solve, the sharper your mind will become. The mind will automatically start thinking in the way you want, the solution you want to get. By being busy, you always have an opinion in you, because when you are happy with yourself, you can also set goals in front of others. Make your goals in life and start working on them. We need a reason to do anything. If you do anything without a reason, you will not be able to do that work with that passion, with that dedication, and if you take up that work, you will not be able to do it regularly. Therefore, first of all, try to identify your passion, make your goal. Acharya says that if a person does not give up patience in a poor situation, then poverty does not give pain, but teaches something. By keeping passion, even the rough times can be spent comfortably. Patience is such a vehicle that it never lets its rider fall, neither in anyone's eyes nor at anyone's feet. So be patient and focus on your work. Success will kiss your feet. Even ordinary clothes look good if they are kept clean. That is, for a good look, clothes do not have to be expensive, but they have to be clean. Greatness lies in simplicity. The clothes may be cheap, but they are clean. Acharyas tell that there is no fear of anyone getting angry, there is no loss, and there is no hope of any prophet when he is happy, who neither can punish nor shows any mercy. Even if no one is with him, nothing is lost to anyone. If there is such a person in your life whose presence or absence does not make much difference, then why are you with him? Neither are you learning anything from him, nor are you teaching him anything. He is just a mere nuisance in your life. Then you should give him space. Let him go. He should not create a crowd in your life. According to Chanakya, if you want success, then you will have to work hard yourself. If you feel hungry, then someone else has to eat the food for you. If someone else eats your food, then your hunger is not satiated. In the same way, you have to pay the rent of hard work to get success. But you cannot bring it. It is your hard work, your planning, your devotion that decides your success. Work so hard that even destiny says, "Take it, son." This is your right, friends. In this chapter, we have learnt from Acharya that you have to live with simplicity and purity. You should not reveal secrets to anyone too quickly. And if you find someone less important in life, then do not unnecessarily create a crowd, let it go, and keep working hard by making a target. Chanakya Neeti, Chapter 10. Till now, from what Acharya has told in this Chanakya Neeti, we have learnt how to live life, how to face difficulties. Now let us learn about intelligence. Chanakya has told about intelligence that first think and then do. Chanakya advises to do such a thing that there is no meaning in thinking after doing. In this way, destiny has an important role in life. Understanding the movement of destiny is wisdom. Chanakya again says here that a man should acquire the wealth of knowledge, should be charitable, should be endowed with religious qualities, but the man who does not have any such thing, no, he is like an animal on the earth, and as a burden, he is only increasing the burden of the earth. A person should be aware of his inner capabilities. A person who does not have inner capabilities and is devoid of power, even after being deprived of his brothers, relatives, his life is made very happy. Birds come to a tree and nest on a tree and fly away in their own directions in the morning. Similarly, humans get friends by chance. Such a family, such people are also found by chance, but when the need arises, they also have to separate. Therefore, a person should never grieve their separation. This is the law of nature. Chanakya considers the intelligence of a human being as his biggest helper. Let us know this chapter in a little more detail. A person should take a step forward after being cautious and looking carefully. This thing does not apply only to taking a step. If you are doing any work in life, then you should be so cautious that you know that by doing this work, you will incur loss and profit. It will happen, or in how much time will the work be completed. Tell me that the result that such work can give you is many times better than the work done repeatedly without paying attention. Chanakya believes that a student should not expect comforts in student life. Knowledge can be achieved only through hard work. If a student wants to master his knowledge, so one has to practice continuously, which cannot be achieved with happiness. Is anything that is obtained with difficulty not valuable? Therefore, a student should give up the hope of happiness. Otherwise, he cannot attain knowledge. All this is against knowledge. Acharya says that those people who have neither knowledge nor have done any kind of hard work, and neither have knowledge nor kindness nor humility nor virtue, and neither have the feeling of following the religion. Chanakya has considered such people to be like animals. Why is it useless to give any kind of advice to people? A person who does not have any kind of ability of his own, whose heart is also not clean, he has evil thoughts. Then it is useless to give him any kind of advice. Imposing any kind of knowledge on him will not make any difference. There will be no effect. This is useless in the same way. Just as the smell can never become sandalwood by the touch of the fragrant air coming from the sandalwood tree, Acharya says that a person who does not have his own knowledge, what can even the scriptures do for him? Even scriptures cannot do anything. What is the use of a mirror for a person who does not have eyes? This statement of Acharya teaches us that one cannot become knowledgeable only by external means. If you are rich, it is not necessary that you also have moral knowledge. But if your knowledge is strong, then you can definitely become rich. The sanskars within a person can be brought out and refined by external means. If there is no seed in the field, then the crop will not grow even after giving fertilizer. You must have seen sometimes the opposite happens. To make the crop good, a lot of fertilizer is given. If fertilizer is put in the field, then many times such a crop is produced, which you would have never imagined. Therefore, it is important that you learn all the sanskars, social, moral. You should also learn all those social manners. This will strengthen your knowledge. You should know what is happening around you and why it is happening. Chanakya says that a man may live in the forest, build a house on a tree, eat the leaves of trees, wear the bark of trees, but he should not spend his life without money or be poor in the family. From this point, it is clear that poverty is a curse of some kind. If you are living a life of poverty, then it is not fate but your fault. If you are born poor, then it is not your fault, but if you die poor, then it is your fault. Chanakya believes that a person can bear all kinds of hardships, but due to poverty, he cannot bear the insults done by his relatives. Who considers poverty as a curse? If you have been insulted due to poverty, or someone has tried to humiliate you, then it is your fault that you are like this. You are becoming an opportunity for someone. Do not become an opportunity for insult for anyone. Make yourself such that people look for opportunities to become like you. Acharya says that family is like a tree, and the elders of the family are our roots. Their worship and adoration is the importance of the family. We all are the branches of the same family tree, and karma dharma are its leaves. Therefore, from the heart, protect that root with dedication. Respect elders. Families are like branches on a tree. We keep moving in various directions, yet our roots remain the same. In today's times, giving time to family has become a critical task, which is wrong. Family or earning is not the only important thing. Rather, family is everything. Family is one of the greatest creations of nature. A family does not have to be perfect. Rather, unity in it is more important. Family works like a life jacket in the stormy sea of life. A tree flourishes only by protecting its roots. If the root itself is destroyed, then how will the tree survive? Therefore, live together in unity in the family. Why should you mourn for it? Similarly, many families keep getting connected with one family. New friends are also made. So even if someone leaves, your world will not end. You should not mourn the death of your close family member or a friend who is your family. Life does not stop with the death of someone, so be strong and stable. In this world, many friends, brothers, or relatives come and meet you in the same way as many friends come and meet you in the evening. If you do not have knowledge, then where will you get strength from? Being physically strong is not the only strength. Battles can also be won with the mind. In the jungle, a lion proud of its power was killed by a rabbit. You must have heard the story. The lion went into the well and said, "Look, that lion is more powerful than you." The lion jumped. This story is also mentioned in Panchtantra, in which an intelligent person uses his own strength and capacity properly. He also becomes successful in using the power of others as per his convenience. Chanakya Neeti is chapter 11. In this chapter, we will learn from Chanakya that one should not be selfish. One should do his work with passion. A person should have greatness, sweetness, humanity, gentleness, virtue, and generosity. Whatever your service area is, whatever your work is, whatever your field is, you should work in it with full concentration. Acharya says that one should not assume that a person is very strong by looking at a fat body. A tall and broad elephant can be controlled with a single blow. In this way, the tip of a lamp destroys the darkness of many years in a moment. Chanakya said that even if a neem tree is watered with milk, ghee, and sugar, sweetness cannot be produced in it. Similarly, a person with bad thoughts cannot be corrected by changing his basic nature. In this context, if the inner conscience, i.e. the mind itself, is not pure, then even if he goes on pilgrimage again and again, he cannot become pure. Acharya believes that it is not in the power of every person to understand the greatness of qualities. The one who does not understand the qualities starts speaking ill of them. If the student feels the need for other comforts or pleasures apart from studies, so he is wasting his energy there. This affects his concentration. Achar also says that he deceives people. He has enmity with them without any reason. He is gentle from outside but cruel from inside. One should not make friendship with such people. In human life, friend is considered closer than relatives. And if the friend himself has the intention to harm you, then he can be more dangerous than the enemy. In such a situation, how to identify the truth? That is why it is said that one should never support a friend who praises you in front and speaks ill of you behind your back. Such friends are more dangerous than enemies. Do not trust a friend blindly. Only the person who helps you in times of sorrow selflessly can be your true friend. Friendship made for selfish reasons always becomes the cause of enmity. That is why a person with a problem should always test his friends before taking their life from them. It may be that your friend is trying to be soft in front of you, but behind your back he is doing something else. Acharya further says in this chapter that the desire to give charity, soft speech, patience, and knowledge of right and wrong, these four qualities are naturally or inborn in a human being. The desire to give charity, soft speech, patience, and knowledge of right and wrong cannot be acquired by practice. These qualities are in your blood. These qualities can be developed, but they cannot be created in you by practice. In today's world, if we say so, then these qualities are genetic. They are in your genes. You can develop them by surrounding them, meaning they can be polished a little, but they cannot be created. Inborn qualities are not destroyed, whereas those which you can obtain by practice, they disappear without practice. Therefore, always keep your words at a distance. Speak well and behave well. Speak well and behave well. Well then, what is the fault of the clouds in this? Whatever Brahma, the creator of the world, has given to man, no one can erase it. He has to suffer it. If you have ever made a mistake or you see some shortcoming in yourself in front of others, then do not blame anyone else for this, because whatever is happening in your life is either your fate or the result of your deeds or your hard work. There is nothing else apart from this. No one else can forcefully spoil your life. So never blame anyone else for your failure or your anger. Whatever you want to do in your life, you will have to do it yourself. If you work hard, then luck will definitely support you. Luck alone is not everything. Here, Acharya is trying to say that a person should fulfill his duties. If the direction of duties is right, then his goals are also accomplished easily. Acharya has said that a worldly man, seeing a saint in a state of great happiness, asked his acquaintances, asked about his relatives, asked about his friends. Then the saint replied that truth is my mother, knowledge is my father, Dharma is my brother, and Daya is my sister, Shanti is my wife, Shama and Sahitya are my sons. These six are my brothers, sisters, my relatives. This means that if you speak the truth, keep your words true, then you can remain stable. If you have knowledge, if you know the difference between right and wrong, if you know how to learn from what you see around you, then you can become successful. What is Dharma? If you know Dharma so you can be happy without any burden, so you can complete any work very easily, you can do your work without getting disturbed. There are very less chances of its negative impact if you work peacefully. Forgiveness, if you know how to forgive someone, then your sorrow can be reduced, because forgiving shows your greatness. Everyone makes mistakes. But the one who forgives is considered greater than the one who punishes. Tolerance. If you have tolerance, then you will not blame anyone so easily. due to which you will remain in relationships. If you feel bad about someone's words, then you call him thinking that it is okay. He must have said it in anger because very few people have this quality. And if you have this quality, then it makes you special, friends. It is your life. If you want, you can make it easy, or if you want, you can make it sad. There is no dearth of people in the world who hurt you. It is up to you how you handle the other person, with anger or with peace. The teachers tell us that our body is perishable, property, money. It is not stable with anyone, but death is with everyone. That is why every person should do good deeds. Man knows that whoever is born in this world will definitely die one day. Everyone has to leave this world one day. That is why it is his duty to save religion and wealth as long as he is in this world. No, because dharma, religion, is the only thing that supports a man after his death. He is remembered by the world because of his good conduct. Whatever pious work you do, if you do good to someone, if you help someone, if you do selfless service, only then will you be remembered after your death. Otherwise, you will be remembered for a few days only. See, Outsmart. Acharyas say that a person looks at other women like his mother, treats the wealth of others like a lump of mud, never thinks of usurping their share. Acharyas say that being constantly engaged in dharma, speaking sweet words to the tongue, not having any discrimination towards friends, being humble towards the guru and seriousness in one's heart, purity in one's conduct, interest in acquiring virtues, special knowledge of scriptures and devotion towards God. Having all these qualities shows how gentlemanly a person is, because these qualities are seen only in gentlemen. But along with that, are you doing harm to anyone? Or now being a gentleman does not mean that you have to do the same for yourself. The meaning was that you are living your own life, but not doing harm to anyone, and being what you are helps you to become a good person who spreads positivity in the world. A good person does not just think about himself, he also does good to others. Doing good, always being honest, speaking the truth, all these are the identity of a good person. We all should become a good person. A good person can make this world good. Before seeing the goodness of another person, we should make ourselves good. In this chapter of Chanakya Neeti Achayade, Acharya Chanakya has told many policies to become a respected, successful person. This is the reason that Chanakya's policies are very useful even in today's time. Chanakya was also known as Kautilya. Kautilya means strict chalk. Regarding the deeds of a man, he says that just as a child recognizes his mother among many cows, similarly, the deeds of a man accompany him, they never leave him. Whether those deeds are good or bad, you will get the result of both. Chalky says that a man should focus on the present instead of worrying about the time that has passed or the time that is about to come. The solution to problems lies in that only what was to happen has happened, then why regret, and what is not? Why imagine, so live in the present. Do what you are doing well. If the present is good, then you can correct both the mistakes of the past and the good things of the future. Acharya says that while fulfilling the duties towards his fellow beings, you take so much from them. And if that person solves that problem at that very moment, then Lord Sri Krishna has described the human mind as the biggest friend and the biggest enemy of man. Because it is your thoughts that keep you trapped in the illusion of the world. They stop those who are sannyaji, yogis by heart, from moving forward. Are they some gods? They just know how to control their mind. They have complete control over their thoughts, due to which they do not face any problem which is related to thoughts. At the end of the chapter, it is told about the good nature of man, that a gentleman never backs out from his duty or his word, whereas in times of crisis, even the biggest natural powers leave man. Let us understand this chapter in a little more detail. Just like among thousands of cows, a calf comes only to its mother. Even if it gets lost in the herd, it still finds its mother. In the same way, deeds happen, which always follow man. The result of every deed of yours will find you. If you are doing good today, if you are working hard today, then its fruits will find you. No matter how much effort you make, you can never get rid of the fruits of your actions, whether good or bad. Karma is such a thing that gives a man fruits according to his work. So one should always walk on the right path, so that in the future you can get the right fruits of your actions. Be faithful like karma, because it will definitely come back to you. The correct counting of the years you have lived can be done by your actions. Even if you get 10 minutes of life, you should live it by doing good and pious deeds. The meaning of the saying is that even if life is very short, it should be kept alive by doing good deeds. Even living thousands of years by doing bad deeds is a waste. It is the religion of a man to do good deeds, live your life. The meaning of life lies in good deeds. Acharya says that one should not mourn over the things that have already happened, and one should not worry about the future either. Successful and intelligent people remain engaged in work according to the present time. They should not worry about what is going to happen in the future, because the past has gone out of hand, and the future can only be imagined. So why not give your 100% to your present and focus on the same work, which you want to achieve in the future, and work on them by correcting the mistakes that you made in the past. By this, the mistakes made in the past can be corrected, and a strong base can be given to the coming tomorrow. Acharya says that the one who has affection or love for someone also has love for him. At that time, you start feeling that if this person is not with me, then I don't know whether I will be able to live or not. So don't maintain such relationships with anyone. Affection and love are the basis of misery. Because if you love someone too much, you are too attached to someone, then it gets fixed in your mind that you cannot live without him, her. You easily let this thing dominate you. Then if the other person says even a small thing, you will get hurt. You will feel bad, because you feel that she cannot say such a thing to you. Therefore, getting hurt in such relationships in which there is excessive love and attachment is inevitable. So no matter how special someone is, you should maintain some emotional distance from them. Don't let their relationship or their words dominate you. Keep such a space within yourself which keeps reminding you that you should not be sad unnecessarily. When you know that you have to be happy, then you should not be overly attached to someone. Therefore, learn to be happy instead of being sad unnecessarily. Chanakya says that to keep the problems at bay, the one who prepares in advance or the one who thinks of a solution to solve the problem when it comes, both types of people remain happy. But those who think that whatever is written in the Bhakya will happen, such people never hide their problems. People always remain unhappy. Before the problems come, or when the problems come, by using your discretion, knowledge, experience, and dedication, by using your intellectuality, if you try to solve that problem peacefully, try to solve the problem, then you will not face much difficulty in reaching any goal. If you know how to fight any problem, how to treat yourself at that time, whether to keep the mind aggressive or calm, if you know all this, then your problem will also be solved very quickly. You will also get the next result very quickly. Acharya says that it is because of his thoughts that man finds himself trapped in troubles, and it is because of his thoughts that he can keep himself free. It is all a game of thoughts. If your thoughts are positive, then you will feel energetic and free. And if your thoughts are negative about something, then there will be a burden on your mind. You will remain dejected. You will not feel like doing any work. You can get happiness only by getting rid of this prison. There are two ways of living life. The first is to think, to ponder, and the second is to work hard. Most people get entangled in their thoughts because they think that thinking is their life. Their work is to think about other things. So instead of getting entangled in other thoughts, it is better to focus on work, because by thinking, your mind is already being spent in other thoughts, and there is no time left for doing other works. Therefore, think less, think well. Avoid the confusion of thoughts. Think only as much as is useful to you, and keep working hard. When will this time pass in the confusion of thoughts? And you will not even know when you will be on the verge of death. Chanakya tells that all the desires of a man's mind are never fulfilled, because desires never end. If there is an urge, then there will be a desire to get something else. Therefore, it is very important to have satisfaction in life. It is not necessary that you are satisfied in everything. But if you have worked hard to complete a task, then be satisfied for once that I have done a good job. What will happen by this is that you will not be torn from within. After that, make a target again, do it well, and then find satisfaction in it. If you still cannot do it, then do it even better. Because after achieving a goal, being satisfied, sitting idle, and spending your life is also wrong. It is necessary to do something to move forward. If you have got 100% satisfaction, then you can never do anything wrong. That is why intelligent people, sensible people, do good deeds only after thinking. A person gets the result according to the kind of deed he does. It is said in the Gita that a man should do his duty and leave the worry of its result. Therefore, it becomes even more important that a man should do his duty after thinking. Doing work without thinking does not give the output that you want. Chanakya said that at the end of an era, Mount Sumeru never remains stable at its place. The ocean also crosses its limits and spreads to a far distance. Rivers also make their own path. But the best people never change their mind and their promises. Dedicated people never deviate from their promise to complete the tasks that they have taken in their hands. Ragukul rit sada chalai pranjaya par vachan na jaye. Its meaning is that the ways of nature may change. Mountains and oceans may leave their place. But whatever task the noble people have promised to complete, they definitely complete it. They do not postpone their promises, even if they have to sacrifice their lives for it. King Dasharat sacrificed his life to keep his word. He knew that it is not possible to survive without Sri Ram, yet he sent Sri Ram to the forest. So in the same way, friends, if you take up a task, start that task, then before completing it, whatever problem, whatever barrier, whatever stoppage comes in front of you, you should face them, find a solution to them, and complete that task. It is not like today you fixed a target, and then any physical or mental or emotional problem comes, and you feel that now I cannot do this work. Now I cannot do it because I am facing this problem, and these problems will make a big place in your life. If you have started a work, then have so much passion that until a big problem comes, at least you keep doing that work slowly. It is not that after studying today, you rest for 10 days, have fun, and after 10 days you do not remember your target at all. This should not happen. Do a little, but keep doing it. I don't want to do it, I can't do it. This excuse will never work, because there is no such work that you cannot do. Chanakya Neeti, Chapter 14. In this chapter, some very important things have been told for the common people, in which the first thing told is that there is strength in unity. That is why they say that if a weak state, a weak nation, even weak people remain energized, then even a very powerful enemy will be defeated. It will be easy for them to defeat even the biggest enemy. Yanka told that things and behavior spread on their own according to their qualities, just like oil drops spread through water at the same rate. If you want to make your identity known in your family, society, country, world, if you want to make your name famous, then it is important for that your deeds and your input are wasted. Because you can become rich only through your deeds, his wealth is finished. The charity that is given as a deed and without any ego comes in the best category. Same is the case with a person's mind, because a rich person can also be poor at heart. Therefore, you should always be rich at heart. A person can make his identity due to good qualities, humble behavior, and good manners. If you have knowledge, good behavior, devotion to God, then you are rich. Then you should remove the fear of your failure from your mind. You want your praise, whether it is true or false? It is the habit of people to hear their own praises, but Chanakya has said that one should be cautious about praises. Praises will not do any good, but will do harm. But if someone tells you about his weaknesses without asking, then you can remove your weaknesses. And if someone praises you without any reason, then you will feel that you have everything. You will not try to do something new. You will not focus on your weaknesses. You cannot improve yourself with praise. So if someone is criticizing you or speaking ill of you, then listen to him carefully. Consider those things which someone is showing you as a mirror for yourself, and you have to improve them. Chanakya says that truth is the basis of life. Everything exists in truth. Brahma is the basis of truth. The identity of a truthful person is that he stands firm on his words without thinking about the present, past, and future. The meaning of a person's speech, the discretion of his language, is the truth. The world exists only because of truth. The reason is difficult, but not impossible. Truth never needs to be taken seriously. Whatever is true needs to be said only once. Truth can be troubled, but cannot be defeated. Therefore, do all your work with truthfulness, seriousness, and honesty. If you have put your whole truth in front of someone, then no one can defeat you. Acharya Chanakya says that there is nothing negative in this world. A wise person knows how to use every object, every condition, and every emotion correctly. He knows how to keep himself stable in every situation. For example, if people want to bring you down, it means that you are above them. And this is positivity. This is the basic mantra of your success. Negativity is the enemy of activity. Never be negative. Do your best with your positive attitude. In this way, an attempt has been made to tell important basics in this 5th chapter of Acharya Chanakya, by learning which you can cross the stairs of your success. 6th chapter of Chanakya Neeti. In this chapter, we will talk about some important lessons of life from Chanakya. According to Acharya Chanakya, if we get to learn something good from animals, we should learn it. Chanakya says that we should learn from the lion that while doing any work, we should put our full strength in it. We should learn passion, self-confidence, and control from the heron. The heron stands on a stake with its eyes closed to catch a fish. This is a quality worth learning from the heron. Similarly, we should learn from the rooster to wake up early in the morning in Brahma Murti so that we can work with positive energy throughout the day. And we should learn from the crow to collect things from time to time, save money, not to be always cautious and not to believe in anyone quickly. Human life is attained with great fortune, so man should devote his life towards good deeds. According to Chanakya, when a man gets lost in his own work, he cannot see the difference between good and bad, so give your best and do not be selfish. It is good to be selfish, but not at the cost of others. According to Chanakya, the person who adopts these qualities gets success in life. Those who want success should give special importance to these qualities in their life. On the basis of these, we can see the possibilities of our future. So friends, let us now know this chapter in a little detail. Acharya Chanakya has told that patience is very important for everyone. One should have the habit of patience like the pheasant. If you want to be successful in any field, then you have to be passionate until the goal comes to you. Like the pheasant, in order to hunt the fish, looks at the prey in the water so calmly that the fish does not even feel the movement of the water, and after that, it catches the prey with full force. This is what students should do. They should concentrate and study and should not forget their goal. To try, therefore, test your ability before trying. The heron tries only after it is sure that the prey cannot escape. It will definitely take some time, but then you will become what you want. If you want to reach your goal, then you have to keep patience with you. Patience means the ability to endure difficult situations. When you are in a dilemma about some work, or you are not able to do it, Acharya Chanakya says that everything and every creature in this world is definitely giving us some advice. By learning these qualities, you can achieve success, progress, and development in life. You should learn from the lion that whether the car is small or big, a person should put all his strength, power, and strength in him from the very beginning. You should put in your full strength. We can learn this lesson from the lion. Its meaning is that if a person does any work, be it big or small or at any time, he should not hold back in putting in his strength. Only then does he achieve success in it. The lion attacks its prey with full strength, be it any prey. It does not panic on seeing a big one and does not underestimate on seeing a small one. Faith and effort is necessary to achieve success. You should not let yourself become fickle. It is very important to keep your mind under your control. If your mind is single, your work will be done quickly. When you start feeling that your hard work will not be wasted, then you will definitely get its result. Learn from the rooster to wake up on time, to always be ready for every task. You should learn this from the rooster. By waking up early in the morning, you can save extra energy, which will keep you energetic throughout the day, and you will also feel happy and positive. You should learn from someone how to save, collect, or save some things from time to time. Save money, save time, so that if you ever need it, you will not be disappointed, because it is not necessary that the person you knew in your childhood is the same even today. So be alert and learn to trust people after judging them. Acharya Chanakya says that time is very powerful. Time is not going to move continuously and never stops. Those who use time properly, they become successful. No one is rich for it. Time never waits for anyone. The wheel of time does not always move at the same pace. The wheel of time turns and makes a king a pauper. When bad times come in life, then a person becomes desperate, loses hope. But when the time is favorable, then all the problems disappear like a gust of wind. Acharya Chanakya says that one should be selfish, but not always. One should not be selfish all the time. We also call selfishness as selfishness. That is a person who talks to someone for his own benefit or work, and when his work is done, he moves away or does not return the help to him. That is selfishness. If you want someone to help you, then you should also be ready to help him. But if you are getting harmed by doing good to someone, so don't do it. It is okay to become selfish there. No one should call you selfish. To avoid this, it is wrong to blind your help. It is not necessary that selfishness is a bad thing. Keeping in mind your emotional, mental, and physical health, it can be good to be a little selfish. According to Chanakya, when a person gets engrossed in his selfishness, then he is unable to differentiate between good and bad. He is not even able to think about his own good and bad. So be selfish, but only to the extent that it does not cause you any harm. You should be able to differentiate between right and wrong. So friends, always keep learning something or the other and keep doing something new all the time and never fall prey to the selfishness of the world. Chanakya Neeti, Chapter 7. Chanakya has said that it is very important for you to have control over yourself. Your decisions, your mind, your words should be under your control. Chanakya has said that you should not tell others about your problems. Before telling your sorrows, you should try your best to solve them yourself. You should not tell your secrets to anyone very soon because on knowing your secrets, people will only gossip and make fun of you. There are very few people who understand your problems, and a man should be content. Satisfaction in some things is necessary, but there are some things in which satisfaction leads to loss, such as study, hard work, charity, all these things. Just like a peacock likes seeing the clouds rising in the sky, in the same way, honest people like the welfare of others. You should never leave the company of those who have ever helped you. Chanke says that a person should not be of very simple and straightforward nature. Everyone wants to use a straightforward person, due to which he often has to suffer because nobody cares about his welfare. Chanke says that a man should always keep company with honest people and people who are greater than him. That is, a man's aim should be that he should not leave the company of people who are greater than himself. Make contact with the best people. Only then he can be successful in the world. Friends, now I will explain this chapter to you in a little detail, in which Acharya Chanakya has included some of his secret ethical things. Acharya Chanakya says that purity of speech, purity of mind, self-control of senses, kindness towards all living beings, all these things make life easy and simple. Chanakya has told that godliness and divinity are not somewhere else. Everything is present in you. It is necessary to just feel it, to experience it. Acharya has considered purity to be the most important for that experience. Only the one who is pure in speech and mind and who feels sad seeing others sad can be wise. Acharya, who defeated the enemy with his secret ethical moves, was successful in achieving his goal because he was so simple and natural from his heart. If there is a feeling of charity, but there is no self-control, even then, one cannot achieve his goal. You may deviate from your path after achieving a target, but if you have control over your mind, then you can prepare yourself for the next target. Without prudence, there is no knowledge of truth. Therefore, work with prudence. Be firm on your own decisions. To achieve great success, you have to sacrifice many times. If you focus your mind, your power completely on your target, then according to Chanakya's conduct, a man should not be of very simple and straightforward nature. Because of this, everyone starts considering him weak and foolish and try to harm him all the time. A straightforward person is an easy target for everyone. Whereas everyone tries to avoid a strict person, being too simple can harm you. Therefore, you should not become such that someone says something and you listen to it. Do what was said. First of all, you should think that by listening to all this or doing all this, you will not get any benefit. Are you not being harmed? Is someone taking advantage of you? The softer your behavior, the less time you will get for yourself. People can make you do anything by thinking you are naive and simple. Therefore, it is important to be a little strict for your own benefit. According to Acharya Chanakya, people who have sweetness in their speech, talk lovingly without any prejudice, have a tendency to give charity, have qualities like respect for elders. They progress more in this direction because due to these qualities, they automatically get ahead of those who do not have such nature. It is not necessary to sweeten the mouth of others by feeding them sweets. You can also make people happy by speaking sweetly. If a person reaches the cave of a lion, then it is possible that he may get a pearl from the head of an elephant. But if someone goes to the cave of a jackal, then he cannot get any precious thing there. This means that there may be fear and danger in the company of a brave and courageous person, but still one can get something valuable there. But a coward and a cheater does not get anything. He does not get anything. Therefore, your company should be such that you get to learn something from them. You can become better than what you are. It should not happen that you lose your original version by the company of the person you are with. Just like flowers have fragrance, hearts have oil, dry wood has fire, milk has ghee, and honey and sweetness in honey. Similarly, the essence of your life is hidden in your sky, your partner, friends, family. You can learn a lot from your environment. You can apply it in your life. The motivation for what you want to become is within you. You just have to work on that motivation by working hard or learning from someone and identify it, in which you can take the help of your discretion, that by going in which direction you will get success quickly. Acharya Chanakya says that you can have loss of money from any region at any time. You can be sad from any region. Problems can come in the family at any time, and many times you may have to be cheated by wrong people as well. Chanakya says that a person should not tell such things to anyone else immediately, because by doing this, people can only make fun of you. Very few people can do this. There are people who think of helping you. So when you can solve your problems alone or with your family, then you don't need to force it on someone else. Every problem has a solution. Maybe there are not one, but many solutions. The problem is that either we shy away from facing the problem, or when we face it, we don't do it with full concentration. Any work takes time to do with concentration, but we are so entangled in other things that we are never able to give full time to the solution of the problem. So face your problems in such a way that people get something to learn from you. Acharya says that people who know satisfaction are peaceful at heart. They are happy. Being satisfied in your life plays a very big role in this. You should know in which field you should be satisfied and where you should not be. The person who lives his life with satisfaction should be satisfied with whatever income he has. Greed should never arise in his mind. You should not be greedy in destination. Know the difference between these two things. If you are studying, working hard, want to donate, then you should never be satisfied, because there is no limit to satisfaction in these. The more a person studies, the more he works to elevate his character, works hard, donates. The person will only benefit from it. Hence, you should never stop in these three things. After one target is completed, get ready for the next. Acharya believes that everyone was with him in happiness, but you were with him in sadness. If someone has done something for you at the right time, then it is important not only in happiness, whether he is happy or sad, by giving happiness to others. Learn to be happy in the happiness of others. There is neither any benefit to you nor any loss to him in jealousy. Hence, stay happy and keep spreading happiness. Happiness can be felt by supporting someone in sadness. Chanakya Neeti. Chapter 8. Friends. Till now we have learnt many things told by Acharya. Now let us learn from Acharya what should be your nature, what should be your duties. Chanakya has divided man according to qualities and nature. Nature and tendency are the factors that make a person different. It makes you medium and lower. You must have noticed around you that some people are only interested in money and some are only interested in respect. Your nature makes you great. It is important that you earn money. It is also important that you earn respect. Hence, it becomes their base. Chanakya has said that a person's thoughts and his emotions are more important. He has said that if idols made of wood, stone, and metal are worshipped with pure emotions and devotion, then all works are accomplished. God does not reside in these idols in the form that people believe. Man's high feelings or thoughts make the idol a medium and do good to you. Chanakya has told the importance of drinking water while eating. And he has also said that before helping or giving money, it is better to know about the person taking help, whether he really needs it, and whether he will use your help or waste it. It is important to confirm this. Let us know this chapter in a little detail. Those who desire only wealth in the world, those who want only money, are the lowest level people. Middle-class people desire both money and respect. They want both. They want both money and respect. Whereas upper-class people want only respect and honor. They do not run after money, they want desire. They fulfill their desire. Friends, everyone in the world desires to have money. But for the attainment of money, people who belong to the lower category say all sorts of things. It is not right to forget everything and run after money. Middle-class people are those who desire respect along with money. They do not put their respect at stake for the attainment of money. They put a lot of effort in earning it through hard work. Upper class, that is, people of the highest category are those for whom respect and good deeds are everything. The best people are called Mahatmas. Money has no special importance for them. They use money to live. They do not live for money. But it is wrong to lose the comforts, peace, and happiness of our life to earn money. Money can buy safety for you and your family, but not happiness. We all need money to get those things which make your life possible. Like food, house, health, good education, money is not everything. But money is a big deal. It is absolutely true that to be happy, it is necessary to lose money. But along with this, it is even more important to have peace of mind. So you should coordinate both of these. Acharya says that a lamp removes darkness, and by burning itself, it makes kajal. Similarly, the way you bring up your children, the same qualities will come in them. So the thoughts of children will also be of the same kind. Acharya is indicating here that learn to bring up children the way you want them to be. Here also keep in mind that the mind of children is like wet mud, And footprints fall on wet mud, not on paved roads. Therefore, good upbringing done in childhood is useful for children throughout their life and gets imprinted in their minds. Acharya has further told that if you want to help someone by giving him money, then you should first think whether he will do something right or something wrong with the money given by you. Money should be given to a person who is intelligent or has good qualities. Money should not be given to a person without qualities. Chanakya compared giving money to an intelligent person with rainwater. That is, in the same way as rainwater gives life to everyone, if one does not know what is right and what is wrong, then everyone suffers. Therefore, money becomes useful for everyone only when one gets the support of a talented person. Acharya Chanakya says that in case of indigestion, drinking water acts as a medicine. That is, water works like a medicine to digest food. And after the food is digested, drinking water increases the strength of the body. If he did not adopt that thing in his behavior while eating food, then such knowledge is useless. It is of no use. Man's life is obtained with great difficulty. God has given intelligence to the creature so that he can be knowledgeable and represent his behavior better in front of everyone. Man's feelings or emotions are the reason for his thoughts, all his achievements and success. So the knowledge that you have acquired should always be used in the right way. You may or may not get siddhis by worshiping idols made of wood, stone, or metal. But if you worship the same God with devotion and reverence, then you will definitely get siddhis. That is, a person does not get siddhis from these idols. Siddhis are achieved through penance and emotions, meaning the feelings a person has towards them, the way he serves with devotion. The person gets the same siddhis, meaning only feelings are given in worship. As is the feeling, so is the result. God or God is not in a stone idol. God exists in the feelings of man, in his mind, meaning man has to control his desires and senses through emotions. So this is it. Your calmness enhances your knowledge. It strengthens your thinking power. A person who keeps running around all the time, keeps wishing for more and more, cannot give you peace. Because you want fame, not peace. He does not know what to do and when. What work to do at what time. That is why you have to be happy and content, right? So you should fix your targets and work on them. You should not shoot arrows in the air. Man's greed is like a disease which never calms down. When you want to get everything that you get after putting in a lot of effort without hard work, then you are on the wrong track. You should expect to get only that which you desire. Acharya has considered kindness to be the best. Kindness means empathy. Sympathy development is necessary. Kindness is the quality of being polite and thoughtful towards others. Such people are sensitive towards others. Whenever people need them, they help those around them. And they are never afraid to go beyond their limits to bring a smile on other people's faces. Kindness gives us inner peace. Man's beauty increases with qualities. Humility glorifies the family. Knowledge is glorified by success in work. Your knowledge gets respect. And only by the right use of wealth, the glory of wealth increases. If a person's body is beautiful but he lacks virtues, then that beauty is of no use. The glory of a family is only due to good conduct. It is useless for people without virtues to be beautiful or good-looking. A person whose behavior is not good, A person who does not have the strength to do any work. The knowledge of such an intellectless person is useless. Chanakya says that the water obtained from under the ground is considered pure. The more you keep your ego low, the better it will be. The king who is engaged in the welfare of his subjects, the government which works for the welfare of its people, does not indulge in celibacy, can be called a good government or leader. It is clear from this point that one action is beneficial for someone, while it is harmful for someone. Acharya says that there is no benefit in being born in a high family without education, because a person is not respected by being born in a high family, but due to being learned and having good qualities and good deeds. Ravan was not born in a high family, but due to pride, due to this type of insult, he is burnt every year. In this world, scholars are praised. Only scholars have respect, honor, and name. Acharya Chanakya has told about the importance of meditation, duty, happiness, satisfaction, feelings, respect, qualities, and faith in everything as important parts of life. Chanakya Neeti, Chapter 9. Acharya Chanakya has told the aim of life to man and said that if a person wants to be free from the world, then he will have to live with simplicity and priority. In this chapter, Acharya Chanakya has told that which work should be done at what time. According to Acharya, you should not know all the secrets of anyone. Relationships and views can change any time. The more you keep your busy schedule of life and remain consistent in trying to do something good, the less your mind will sleep in between. Chanakya says that one should worship God himself. In the same way, Hunger and thirst are satisfied only when you eat food. Just like you drink water, your hard work will benefit you. A person should have patience in bad times. Having patience does not hurt you as much as not having patience does. Patience does not reduce pain, rather it tries to bring happiness along with it. In the Gita, Sri Krishna has considered patience as the entitlement of immortality. Thus, the most important quality of a person is patience. Let us now know this chapter in a little detail. The conduct that Acharya wants to teach in this chapter of Chanakya will change your life. If you want salvation, then leave your bad habits and adopt these 5 things. Forgiveness, simplicity, kindness, purity, and truth, accept them like immortality. Where seeking salvation means getting free from bondage or meaningless entanglements. Many times we don't want to, and we get into such a situation from where it becomes difficult to come out. At that time, you can come out of that condition only when you know how to forgive. You should never trust them. You should never share your plans with others. We should never tell our future plans to any person, no matter how poor he is. We don't know that my team is showing great tension, and how can our relationship with that person be affected? And it is possible that the person whom you think is your own and you are telling him your secrets, he may try to bring you down or humiliate you. And in that effort, he is telling everyone your secrets, which can become a problem for you. Practicing knowledge by yourself does not give the same benefit as the knowledge obtained from the guru. He is trapped in greed. If a man has a bad habit of speaking ill of others, then Chanakya puts this in the category of great sins. He knows the truth only then. Chanakya has said in this chapter, while explaining the importance of charity, that a person who does not give charity, wealth can never be obtained from that. There is no better donation than food and water. A hungry person needs food more than gold and silver. Where the Acharya has explained the importance of donation, he has also said that a person's beauty is enhanced by donation. His beauty does not increase by adorning himself. He also says that among all the gods and goddesses, the mother is the best. We all know that many things are similar in animals and humans. If humans lack religion, then their life is also considered like that of animals. In fact, they are worse than animals because animals are made up of certain rules of nature. The life of a human being passes through many difficulties. After being born from the womb of the mother, childhood, adolescence, and youth come. And those young people who ridicule and make fun of blessings are fools. They forget that one day they too will have to reach this age. In this age, they too have to spend time. Acharya has said a very important thing at the end of this chapter. He believes that if there is such a quality in something that most people benefit from, then its weakness automatically gets hidden by it. It is the duty of a person to develop the quality of helping people in himself. Like the lotus flower, find goodness even in evil and develop yourself further. Learn to create your own existence like the lotus. Let us know this chapter in a little detail. Acharya says that those people who have not studied knowledge by waiting for the guru, but have only acquired knowledge from books, even after becoming scholars, they are not able to become scholars of that level, which they would have learned by staying with the guru. Even after becoming scholars, they are not able to get respect in the gathering of people. Its meaning is that knowledge can be studied in the true sense only by learning from the guru. A person did not have any guru, but he practiced by considering a stone as his guru. Complete knowledge is attained only from the guru. If you are a student, then you know that if you study something yourself, and the same topic is taught by a teacher, then you will understand the teacher's words more. Why? Because the teacher has experience of that topic, how to explain it, what is its turn, what is its difficulty. The knowledge that a person acquires by his own effort remains incomplete in many ways. That is why such a person becomes a cause of fun in the gathering of scholars, or say in the society, due to his incomplete knowledge. The importance of acquiring knowledge from the guru is because the guru tells such useful things to his students by setting examples. All the secrets of knowledge are revealed to him. Then there is no doubt left in the mind of the student. Even after attaining knowledge by your own efforts, some things remain unknown. What should be done in such a situation? This information is obtained only from the guru. Only then can a person prepare himself to face every situation. That is why the glory of the guru is said to be greater than the glory of God. Acharya says that the thing which is very far away, which is very difficult to worship, and which is situated at a very high place, such things can be achieved only through penance. That is, if you feel that achieving a goal is impossible, you think that this target cannot be achieved, then you need to work very hard and also need a little motivation. Motivation enough to start that work and hard work enough to complete that work. Anything can be achieved by working hard because nothing is impossible. The farther away a thing appears, the more it seems that it is impossible to get it. That thing can also be achieved through effort, through penance. Penance and hard work can make even impossible things possible. Acharya says that if a person has greed, then there is no possibility of any other evil because the things obtained through greed are of no use to you. That is your biggest evil. If a person is lost in greed, then what can be a greater sin than this? By speaking ill of others, by spreading rumors about others, you are committing sins. If you have the virtue of speaking the truth, then there is no need to do it for anyone. Because when you always speak the truth, you never back out from what you say, then you do not need to fear anyone. Because truth does not need to stand before anyone, it is your strongest weapon. Truth never loses. If your mind is pure, then you will not get any extra benefit by going to various holy places and taking a bath. If your mind is not clean even after taking a bath at holy places, then there is no benefit in taking a bath at holy places. And by taking a bath there, only your body can be cleansed, your mind cannot be cleansed. If a person has love, then he does not need other virtues. Because if you can win someone's heart with love, make someone your own, then you don't need to put in any other effort. Your soft nature, your soft words, your polite behavior can make you win anywhere. If his fame or reputation is failing in the world, then why does he need any abuse? That is, that person does not need any abuse or extra decoration to decorate his body. He is doing such work that makes him famous. People remember him. If he has sufficient knowledge, then he does not need any money. He can get whatever he wants by working hard with his knowledge. And if your love is failing, your disrespect is failing, your evil is failing, then he is like enjoying life. If you have not earned respect in this world, then your life is useless. In this way, you should not be greedy, should not speak ill of anyone, should not bring any wrong thoughts about anyone in your mind, should speak the truth, should be loving towards everyone, and should earn name by working hard. It is the duty of every person that even if he is born in a good family, he should keep doing charity and other good deeds, keep working hard. I am from a very rich family. Why should I donate to anyone? I have earned a lot of money. I should spend it in someone's prayers and someone's help. And thank the God who has given you the ability to donate. Why have I made you like to help? Acharya says that there is no better charity than food, and there is no deity greater than mother. Acharya believes that there is no better charity than giving food to a hungry person and water to a thirsty person. Similarly, mother deserves the most respect. Her place is even higher than the deities, because she is the one who gives birth to humans. Mother is the form of God on earth. Mother has the power to forgive even after making a million mistakes. Mother is the one who directly and indirectly inculcates values in her children, and values are the basis of your life. Acharya says that gentlemen who have the feeling of doing good for others in their hearts face fewer problems. So you should not disappoint them, respect them, give them donations, and send them off so that they can tell about your virtues to other people. Who knows? He might have come to you after fighting some situation with the hope that he might get something to eat and drink here. He might get some help. His stomach might get filled a little. If you are successful, then you should be ready to help everyone. Acharyas say that religion is the special thing that is more in humans than in animals. If a human does not have religion, then he is like an animal. If you do deeds keeping religion in mind, then you will not be able to keep yourself away from the category of animals. And your religion is that you should not harm anyone unnecessarily. Do not snatch anyone's right and live with love. Keep yourself pure. Giving an example, Acharya has told that on seeing a very old woman whose back had bent due to old age, a young man laughingly said, "What are you looking for below? Has something fallen below?" Seeing that sarcasm, the old woman said, "Hey fool, don't you know that the pearl of my youth is lost? It means my youth is lost and I am searching for it." Buddhi Urat indicates that whoever is born in this world, after childhood, adolescence, and youth, one attains old age. No one can escape from this. You too will reach this point. So don't laugh at me. Why laugh at someone whom you have to respect? Why laugh at someone whom you have to face? A thinker has said that the branches, leaves, and flowers of the tree forget that they are getting life from the roots whose dedication is not seen by anyone. Hence, one should never make fun of any bujur. Then you should be ready to help everyone. Acharya says that dharma is the special thing in humans which is more than animals. If a human does not have dharma, then he is like an animal. If you do your deeds keeping dharma in mind, then you will not be able to keep yourself away from the category of animals. And your dharma is that you should not harm anyone unnecessarily. Do not snatch anyone's right and live with love. Keep yourself pure. Acharya gives an example and tells that seeing a very old woman whose back had bent due to old age, a young man said laughingly, "What are you looking for below? Has something fallen below?" Seeing that sarcasm, the old woman said, "Hey fool, don't you know that my pearl of youth is lost? That is, my youth is lost. I am looking for that only." Buddhi Urat indicates that whoever is born in this world, he attains old age after childhood, adolescence, and youth. It happens. No one can escape it. You too will reach this point, so don't laugh at me. Why laugh at someone whom you have to respect? Why laugh at someone whom you have to face? A thinker has said that the branches, leaves, and flowers of a tree forget that they are getting life from those roots whose dedication is not seen by anyone. So one should never make fun of any bujur. Then you should be ready to help everyone. Acharya says that dharma is the special thing in humans which is more than animals. If a human does not have dharma, then he is like an animal. If you do your deeds keeping dharma in mind, then you will not be able to keep yourself away from the category of animals. And your dharma is that you should not harm anyone unnecessarily, do not snatch anyone's right, and live with love. Keep yourself pure. Acharya gives an example and tells that seeing a very old woman whose back had bent due to old age, a young man said laughingly, "What are you looking for below? Has something fallen below?" Seeing that sarcasm, the old woman said, "Hey fool, don't you know that my pearl of youth is lost? That is, my youth is lost. I am looking for that only." Buddhi Urat indicates that whoever is born in this world, he attains old age after childhood, adolescence, and youth. It happens. No one can escape it. You too will reach this point, so don't laugh at me. Why laugh at someone whom you have to respect? Why laugh at someone whom you have to face? A thinker has said that the branches, leaves, and flowers of a tree forget that they are getting life from those roots whose dedication is not seen by anyone. So one should never make fun of any bujur. One day you too will reach that phase. You will reach that age. The wise men tell us that the lotus flower is seen as a symbol in yoga and spirituality. Acharya is telling that how, by adopting the qualities of lotus in our life, we can blossom in this world as a symbol of our life. Lotus flower teaches us that no matter how much dirt or evil is there around, goodness automatically creates its own world in it. It runs itself. Lotus flower blooms in adverse conditions. Even while living in the mud, it has its own prestige and beauty. Lotus flower gives a message that more important than how much and what you got in life is how happy, agreeable, and satisfied you are even after getting it. Lotus creates its existence in such a place where nothing good happens. So if you have the capacity, then you can find goodness even in evil and make yourself the best. According to Acharya Chanakya, if a person has even one good quality, then all his friends hide automatically. So friends, in this chapter, you have learned that it is very important to have a guru. Nothing is impossible. Even if you are from a rich family, you can give charity. You should give. Even if you do not have anything, you must have something to donate. It is very difficult to fully understand and apply the Chana Neeti, not only in 4 hours, but even in 4 days and 4 births. But my effort was to explain it to you in the minimum time. I could not explain it to you in detail in less time than this. You should learn the Chana Neeti thoroughly so that you can analyze your past, present, and future. You can increase the knowledge in your life, you can improve yourself, you can fix it. If you like our effort in saving Sanatan Dharma, help us by donating, subscribing, and following. A person who is virtuous, knowledgeable, always shares his knowledge with others. When you are very sick or while listening to some religious motivation or while taking someone to the cremation ground, purity or good feelings come to your thoughts. Those things always happen. And similarly, the regret that comes after doing a wrong deed, then it seems that I will never do such a thing again. So that regret starts before doing that wrong deed. That how did you even think of that? Pointing towards an important thing, Acharya has said that closeness and distance are related to both by the way and not by the place. A wise person is the one who speaks according to the time. He speaks sweet and pleasant words, keeping in mind his dignity. Chanke says that a person should remain silent or calm at the time of sorrow. There is no benefit in screaming and shouting. He should always be engaged in religious activities. He gives guidance to a person to lead a happy life. In Chanakya Neeti, it has been said that a person should leave bad company. He should sit with good people. He should do good deeds day and night. Acharya says that the things which we consider very useful in this world, out of them wealth, friends, land, and position, a person can get all these again and again. But human life is not available again and again. Therefore, they should try to make their life successful. Follow the path of Dharma and not waste their life. Come, friends, let us understand this chapter in a little detail. There is strength in unity. Together we can stand, and if we are divided, we will only fall. Many people or army members together can definitely defeat the enemy. Their organization is successful in defeating the enemy in the same way as straws collected together stop the flow of water. Even a wooden slipper made of hay protects from rainwater. This seems very common to see and hear, but this is a very important thing. The family in which there are differences, there is no unity among themselves. That family breaks up, gets defeated. Anyone can defeat it easily. He gets left behind in the hustle and bustle of life. Similarly, families or countries whose people are united and have the will to work together are able to defeat even the biggest enemies and achieve even the biggest goals. Any child can break a single branch of a tree, but when thin branches gather together, it becomes very difficult for even a powerful elephant to break them. Even an elephant cannot uproot them. Unity is important because it gives strength and courage. When people come together, they can achieve more together than what they can achieve individually. Unity is often seen in the workplace, where team members work together to complete a task. It is also seen in the Indian community, where people come forward to help each other. Unity promotes social, economic, and moral stability. It helps to build trust between people and groups. Unity contributes to overall social and national development. It promotes teamwork and cooperation. It promotes mutual understanding and respect. To maintain unity, it is very important for people to be open-minded and compassionate towards each other. Just like oil does not stay on water, if a drop of oil is poured on water, it will not remain as a drop, but will spread on it. Similarly, your secrets do not stay with the people who wish you ill. They share your secrets with anyone very quickly. The knowledge given to wise people does not remain with them only. Another meaning of this is that just like a drop of oil spreads on water, the knowledge given to wise people does not remain limited to them only. They keep increasing their knowledge and the knowledge of others by sharing their knowledge with others. What I mean to say is that whoever has the qualities, they automatically fail without any effort. So your effort should be to share what you learn, your experience with others, and help them understand things. Acharya says that when we listen to religious stories, or when we visit a crematorium, or when we are sick, then at that time our intellect, which is pure, the wisdom which comes to us, if it is stable forever, then a person can be free from the bondages of the world. Friends, you know this very well, or you must have experienced it yourself, that whenever you listen to a religious sermon, the feeling of being free from sins arises. And when we are sick, what do we think? That all the troubles are gone. I should just get well, do something good, feel good, that's it. He only remembers God, that somehow he will get well. But this does not happen. What happens is that when a man gets up from religious service, returns from the crematorium, gets free from illness, then he again gets trapped in the same worldly illusion, and this is Maya. But your effort should be this, that you should recognize this Maya, that the way you make your intellect pure in those situations, in the same way you should remain as pure and holy in every condition of life. On every occasion, in every situation, at every time, in front of every person, you have to keep your mind pure. Only then will your life be considered successful. Acharya says that the kind of intelligence that a person who repents after doing a wrong deed has, if he has that intelligence before doing that wrong deed, if he regrets thinking beforehand that how did this thought even come to his mind, then he will never do anything wrong. If you know what you are doing is wrong, then you should not do it. Such knowledge saves you from doing wrong. Because if you think that even if this work is wrong, I will do it, then if you are not together, you will forget each other. You will change your needs and your happiness, whereas this should not happen. If you are not together, you will forget each other. You will change your needs and your happiness. No matter how much distance there is no distance of mind from those with whom there is love, and where there is no love, even if you stay there for 24 hours, those people will remain far from the mind. Love is such a holy thing, and its purity is that it happens from the heart, from the mind. There is no pretense of any kind in this, and distance can never separate them. So live with love, respect, love from the heart. Acharya has said that the person who wishes harm to someone due to the sin in his mind does not wish ill for anyone. He always talks sweetly to you first. Like before hunting a deer, someone sings a song in a sweet voice, plays the flute before catching a deer. In this way, attracted by these sweet voices, these animals come to the hunter on their own, and the hunter catches them. Chanakya says that the person who talks sweetly with the intention of doing harm to you, or makes you happy by telling you your goodness and then harms you, one should not fall for the sweet words of such people. You should know what you are, whether you are good or bad, whatever you are. If you know yourself, then even if someone is saying something very good to you, then first of all you should understand that, brother, he is just fooling around. He is going to harm himself. The gambler first shows the lure of profit. What happens is that most of the people get trapped in that trap and put a big amount on the gamble and end up losing themselves. Therefore, be cautious about those who speak very good things about you, because you cannot earn any profit by hearing good things about yourself, because by hearing good things, you will feel that you have everything and you do not need to do anything. But by hearing bad things about yourself, by hearing shortcomings, you can fulfill those shortcomings. You can try to improve yourself. Acharya says that the one who knows how to do this, keeping in mind the opportunity, knows how to talk, who can speak well according to his fame and dignity, and who gets angry according to his power. Yes, that is what is called real intelligence. Understand the seriousness of the words. You have to keep your point in mind, keeping in mind the opportunity or occasion given to the person. At that time, you must keep in mind that your words or speech will increase your respect. It depends on the way you represent your own point. Keeping your dignity in mind, you should speak with respect at the right time, at the right place. Because when the other person will respect you for your words, then he will give a correct and good response to your words. You should argue with others according to your strength. It should not happen that the person in front of you is more powerful than you. And you should also speak the right thing after understanding. Follow the right thing until the spring season that gives joy to everyone does not start. The coal spends its days in silence. That is, the coal's cooing is heard only when the spring season arrives. Its meaning is that you get your life only once. The things in this world which we consider useful, among them money, friends, land and house, and all the worldly things, worldly luxury, materialistic things, you can get them again and again. You should not waste your life by getting trapped in the illusion of the world all the time. Time once lost does not come back again. That is why you should never waste time. Your time is very precious. It should be used in the right way. Similarly, you should take a lot of care of your health, because if you have a healthy body, you can focus on your work without any mental stress. A healthy mind resides in a healthy body. If your body is not healthy, if your body does not support you, then how will your mind work? First of all, keep your body healthy. Use your time properly. Make the life you have got meaningful, and make your name shine in the world. Acharya says that there are only 3 gems on earth: water, grain, and good words. But foolish people call pieces of stone as gems. Acharya says that on earth, grain, water, and wise words, these 3 things should be considered the most important. According to him, these 3 things are like gems for a human being. The one who has water, grain, and good words is the richest. That is, it is difficult for a human being to do business in this world without these. For the richest of the rich and for the poorest of the poor, food and water are equally important. Keep your words and your behavior good. You may not have any money or wealth, but if you have good behavior, then you can earn a name in your field even without money or wealth. Chanakya Neeti is chapter 15. Friends, what we will learn in the chapter of Chanakya Neeti will make you realize the importance of yourself and others. At the beginning of this chapter, Acharya has explained the importance of kindness. He says that the person who shows kindness to all the creatures of this world, he does not need any more devotion. Kindness is the essence of all religions. Explaining the importance of Guru, Acharya Chanakya says that even if the disciple surrenders everything to the Guru still wants to tell Chanakya that there is no end to knowledge. Whereas the life of a human being is very short. In that time, he should learn everything from those scriptures which is useful in his life. In this world, the bond of love is the strongest. It is the most powerful. Giving the example of moonlight, it is said that dawn has so much power that it can make a hole in wood. But due to the attachment and love of lotus, its power gets wasted. The human qualities, they never end. Just as the sandalwood tree does not lose its fragrance even after being cut into small pieces, similarly, a good person does not forget his virtues even after becoming poor. Let us understand this chapter in a little detail. Acharya says that kindness is the root of religion. We should have love and kindness towards every person. This is the religion of humanity. One whose heart melts with kindness towards every living being. He does not need to do bhakti to attain knowledge and salvation. This person feels compassion on seeing the pain of living beings. He does not need penance to attain knowledge and salvation. Chanakya has tried to spread the feeling of compassion in the mind of man in the most simple way. He wanted to show kindness to himself as well as to other living beings. Man believes in many religions, but he has his own religion, which is called Manauta, humanity. Karma Siddhanta of Gita says that as a man sows his deeds, he will reap the same result. The great scientist Newton says that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction in the same quantity. Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. These two rules of spirituality and science are the same. The meaning of both is that whatever a person does, he receives the same result in return for his deeds. On the basis of this principle, Chanakya's ethics gives this advice that we should show mercy, so that we too receive mercy from God. We should not be cruel because cruelty weakens our mind and senses. We want that someone should show mercy on us. They should speak honestly, but in return we should also show mercy to someone. Emperor Ashoka became great because of mercy. Acharya says that the guru who gives the correct knowledge of one letter Om, that is God, to his disciples, the disciples cannot be free from the influence of that guru. The one who removes darkness and takes towards light is called guru. Guru is the one who removes ignorance, the one who shows the path of religion. There is nothing in the world by which a disciple can be free from the influence of guru, only by surrendering to the guru. That is why guru has been said to be greater than God in every world. That is why you should follow the ideals taught by the guru and respect them. Just like we are trying to learn this by considering Acharya Chanakya as our guru. Acharya says, just like you have family, brothers, friends, wife, servants, etc., in the same way having wealth or money is also a part of the family. Money is also your friend in this world. It is also useful in difficult times. Acharya has told the practical aspect of money that all relations, relatives, and friends are built around it. If you have money, if you have a way to use that money, then your relations will automatically become good. There is no surprise in this. So earn money by working hard, use it at the right place. Because money earned from wrong place or through injustice will stay with you for 1 year at the most, 5 years, 10 years. After that, the principal and interest will go back to you, will be finished. It will make you fearful. So even if you earn money by doing wrong things, it will not run your life. It will never be of any use in your life. It will go away from you in some form or the other, so you should earn through hard work, whichever work is called inappropriate. For the demon named Rahu, even Amrit was considered the cause of death, and for Shiva, Vish was also considered the elixir of his throat. Even after drinking Vish, he did not die. Rather, he came to be known as Neelkanth. People will take your words seriously, will listen to your words, will give you a chance to speak. Make yourself so powerful, keep such a position that people wait to listen to you. The more capable, powerful, and knowledgeable you are, the more positive impact your words will have on people. The way Chanakya Neeti is very big, Vedas, Shastras are very big, they are oceans of knowledge. Apart from taking knowledge, you have to do a lot of work in life, so it is appropriate for you to learn only those things from the scriptures which you find meaningful, which are useful in your life. Learn those things separately in the same way, but learn the essence that comes out of them in a short time. You should concentrate on their essence, like this. Chanakya Neeti is very big, but I have told you only that in this video, which is useful in your regular life. Chanak may be a friend, neighbor, stranger, or friend. So the person who is living a domestic life should welcome the guest coming from far away. The person who comes to your house without any reason, without any work, without being invited, at any time and from any place, he should be considered as a guest in the form of God, Atithi Devo Bhavar. Making fun of the guest is the biggest sin. That person has a bond of the rope of love, but the bee has something special. The bee has the power to pierce wood. He becomes calm and inactive by being locked in the lotus flower. He becomes calm by being locked in the lotus flower. He has the power to cut the petals of the lotus, but because of his love for them, he does not do so. He binds himself in love, but in a way he also becomes weak. Man is bound in many types of bonds in the world, but the strongest bond is of love. If he wants, he can make someone or spoil someone. In this way, man, bound in love, becomes ready to bear all kinds of pain. Love has no meaning in your life, so love, but make love your strength. Love, not make it your weakness. Power of love is amazing. It promotes you to the next level with positive attitude. It is said that even after being cut, the sandalwood tree does not give up its fragrance. Similarly, gentlemen do not give up their decency even if they are poor. Their nature changes in any situation. Not there. By stressing on the meaning of Acharya, nature, Acharya has applied this fact in his life as well. The Neeti chapter of Chanakya is 16. Acharya has said that man has many bad experiences in this world, but sweet words and company of good people are the only two things by which one can get some peace in this life. Regarding human nature, Acharya says that most people become proud after getting wealth. Those who are proud of their wealth and fame, they get away from everyone. In this chapter, Acharya has talked about foreign policy, talking about international relations and the principles of war and peace. Chanka said that when the time of a person's destruction comes, he becomes Brahma meat, just like Sri Ram ran after the golden deer to catch it, while everyone knows that there is no golden diamond. Sri Ram also knew this truth fully. A man's creation is not due to sitting on a high position, but due to his qualities. If a person does not have any qualities, then even if he is very rich, he is not respected. With respect to qualities, this thing is even more important, that if a knowledgeable person is also virtuous, then his qualities develop in the same way as a diamond embedded in gold. The person who always begs by stretching his hands can never be respected. His life can never be happy. Accumulating wealth is not a bad deed in the eyes of a person, but it is not right to collect wealth by making others unhappy and showing your poverty. Wealth is beneficial only when it is used properly. The right use of wealth is to use it for others' welfare. In this regard, he considered the beggar to be the most humiliated person. He has no self-respect. Some people keep proving their poverty at every place. Acharya Chanakya says that knowledge should be on the shoulders of a man. Knowledge written in books is of no use. Similarly, the money which others have is also of no use. Let us understand this concept in a little detail. Acharya says that the world is a bitter and huge tree, but the best thing about it is that it bears two fruits which are sweet and life-giving like nectar. One is sweet speech, and the other is the company of gentlemen. Everyone is happy with a sweet tongue. All people are happy. Therefore, a person should always speak sweet words. A person should not be poor in speech. The person who speaks sweet words and behaves lovingly makes everyone his own. Why be stingy in speaking sweetly? If you speak sweetly, you will get only sweet in return, and if you speak bitter, you will get bitter in return. The way you use words while talking to the other person, the same effect is created on the other person as well. You should always try to impress the other person by using simple language. The person who uses sweet words wins over even his enemies. When the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, used to give speeches, a huge crowd used to gather to listen to him because there was definitely sweetness in Gandhiji's speech, due to which people could not resist listening to him. Even in those times of limited resources, on getting the news of Gandhiji's arrival, people would come to his speech table and listen to his entire speech with a spell. Secondly, the company of gentlemen means that a person should never hesitate in speaking sweet words and keeping company with gentlemen. If you live with a person who is hard-working, clean at heart, speaks sweetly, so you should consider yourself rich, because everything else in this world is bitter anyway. The teachers say that you should never be proud. There are very few people in this world who do not become proud even after becoming rich and remain humble. Never be proud of your age and money, because the things that can be counted, they definitely end. Pride only harms a person. A man loses himself due to ego and becomes lonely for the rest of his life. No one likes to talk to a proud person. Things look sharp when seen with pride or arrogance. The sea was proud that it could drown the whole world. Meanwhile, a drop of oil came and passed over it. So do not underestimate anyone. It is a thing. Everyone has different powers. Everyone has different capacities. When bad times come, be patient, because at that time your power to think and understand reduces a lot. You think what can happen now, but if you keep patience at that time, then it may happen after a while. You will automatically get the solution. You will be able to find the right solution. You should take every step after thinking properly. If you feel that this is a bad time for me, then be patient. That time will pass. Keep your mind calm. Do not take any such decision at that time on which you will not regret later, because bad times will pass. But the decisions you take at that time, the work you do, will never leave you. You should have faith in your performance. You should have self-confidence. You should have self-confidence. And if you have this faith, then you will definitely complete your work at the right time. Acharyas say that a man attains greatness only due to his good qualities. He does not become great just by sitting on a high seat. The one who sits on the highest peak of Raj Bhavan can never become Garuda. All that is considered auspicious is due to his qualities. Lord Shiva has given place to the moon of the month of Duch in his matted hair. The moon of Purnima does not get such respect. It means that a person is respected and honored only because of his qualities and he is considered virtuous. But if Indra praises himself with his mouth, then he will be considered a fool. A virtuous person is one who looks at someone who is more virtuous than him and thinks that I do not have these qualities. I should learn from them. One who is not virtuous becomes his own friend to hide his weakness. He keeps telling good things about himself, whether he has those qualities or not. Acharya says that just as a gemstone set in a gold embellishment looks even more beautiful, in the same way a person should use discretion, make your personality even more beautiful by developing qualities in yourself, and always keep learning something new. Acharya says that the wealth which is obtained by causing harm to others, by hurting them, by doing wrong deeds, by doing things against religion, or by begging before the enemy, or which is obtained by begging, should not be taken. It is better if such wealth does not come to you. Chanak says that men should not desire such wealth which reaches them by causing loss to others. What is the use of having such wealth which is not coming in the right way? If it is not coming in the right way, then it will not be used in the right work also. The wealth is best, which also benefits the people. That is which is useful to other people also, which is used in the work of charity and is used for the welfare of the people is the best wealth. The speed of money is not slow, one gets satisfaction from money. People believe this, but Acharya Chanke considered it right that he will not give more money, nor will he invest it in charity. Only by being useful to others will he give satisfaction. Such money will bring satisfaction and happiness to humans. Acharya says that this little laborer becomes a beggar. He has no existence. Instead of living with humiliation, it will be better that you learn to work a little, because how long will you be able to run your life by begging? So why don't you do some work which I can do? How can I do such a work? A small ant can lift many times its weight and climb the wall. You are a human being. You should not run your life by begging from someone. You start with a little. Slowly you will start getting interested in your work. You will also start enjoying it. Then you will start feeling that why should I run my work by begging from someone? The meaning of saying this is hard working is that a person should live his life with respect. Some knowledge should be there in you. You should know how to use it. You should know how to deal with any situation, and you should have as much money as is required. Only then will there be any significance of having them, or what will be the benefit. When you do not have the knowledge of the problems that may come in your life, or how to talk to someone, to do something new, to initiate something, you do not have the ability, then what is that knowledge and books? So what is the use of that knowledge lying in the books? What does money teach? Chanakya Neeti, chapter session. Now we are going to talk about the last chapter of Chanakya Neeti. Acharya Chanakya says that knowledge should be obtained from the guru only. Think about it. Think deeply. Do not boast about the work before it is completed, that I am going to do this, whatever work you have. Keep it in mind and keep working on it. Because if you keep on praising your work, your planning in front of someone else, then its importance will diminish that friend. He keeps doing it like this. It is his daily drama, and if by chance your work is not completed due to any reason, then the people to whom you told your planning thinking it to be your own, the same people will make fun of you that your work is done. You should have done it. You will do everything. You will do this, you will do that, as long as your planning is with you. The responsibility of your work is your own. Till then, no one can demotivate you. No one can bring down your morale. No one can disappoint you. This will also maintain your self-confidence. You should focus more on doing than telling. Ethics say that never trust anyone so much that you tell him all the secrets of your life, your qualities, your drawbacks. They cannot get to know the secrets of your life very easily by trusting everyone. Know the things and never trust anyone blindly. If you have told all your secrets to a friend, then do not get upset thinking that he will not tell it to anyone else. Whenever he gets a little angry with you or feels insecure about your success, he can tell your secrets to anyone. This saying is not wrong that a friend becomes like a member of the family. We tell him all our secrets with great love, and then whenever we are upset, he is there. A friend proves to be the biggest harm doer. Such a friend knows what your weak points are. Therefore, some things should be kept to oneself only. It is said that light is not found in all the mines. Every elephant has Gaj Muktamani on its forehead, but sandalwood is not produced in every forest. Similarly, a good man also does not get light in every forest. Acharya Chanakya knows a very amazing thing, that very special things are available only at very specific places. These things are not easily available to everyone. If you have got the company of a gentleman, then never leave that company. But for these things, for the company of such people, either a lot of hard work is required, or you yourself dedicate yourself and search for them. Only then these best things are destined for you by chance. Acharya Chanakya says that just like a stone takes the shape of a beautiful statue only after carving, similarly your hard work, your dedication, and your devotion decide what precious thing you are going to get in life. I promise, the result of your hard work will never be less than the price of Kohinoor. Your dedication and hard work will decide how far you can reach in your life. Acharya Chanakya says that parents should teach their children all kinds of good qualities. They should be taught and put to good deeds. Friends, you know this very well, that today's generation is becoming very advanced, and along with the advanced generation, their parents are also giving them the same freedom. It should not happen that in future your child remains like a swan in a flock of swans. It should not happen that along with freedom, you have stopped giving your children mental knowledge, culture, basics of life, and mental values, because if you have not taught your children all that is necessary to live a simple, peaceful life, then that child will never be able to learn all that when he grows up, which values should have been taught to him in childhood itself. Because if the freedom given to children in childhood does not teach them anything, if it destroys their childhood, then there is no use in giving such freedom. It is the duty of parents to teach their children the way to live life, make their behavior polite, teach them to respect, teach them to be better than others. They are taught things, and they learn from the environment in which they live. If children are disciplined from childhood, then they will never think that they have built a house, but its foundation may still be weak. Your excessive love for your children may be making it weak, and because of pampering him, you are ignoring his mistakes. If you ignore him even when he is doing something wrong, then the child will never be able to do anything wrong. Whatever is wrong in the child will get more encouragement. He will never be able to differentiate between right and wrong. He will always feel that whatever he is doing is right, because his parents did not say anything about it. So, if the children are doing something wrong, then explain it to them, punish them, scold them, make them realize that whatever they are doing is wrong. This is not worth doing. This will also enable the children to decide between right and wrong. Decision-making will also be possible. Children will also have a little fear of parents, which is necessary to make their children virtuous, pay attention to them, and prevent them from going astray. Acharya Chanakya has told in the next point that a person should make his life successful and meaningful by working hard and becoming self-dependent. He says that everyone should do their work properly. Friends, you must have generally seen that whenever a guest comes to the house, he seems fine for a day or two only. After that, you start thinking that when will he come back to you? Similarly, if you are dependent on someone and are living your life depending on someone else, then it is possible that after a while you become a slave to the person on whom you are dependent. Therefore, it is very important for a person to be self-dependent, because if a person is dependent on himself, then he can do any work according to his freedom and can fulfill his desires. But if he is dependent on someone, then he will not be able to live with that much freedom. His personality will not be able to develop. You should never live in this misconception that someone else can earn for you for the whole life, unless you do something. Therefore, work hard while there is time. Learn to utilize your time properly, and earn at least as much as you want to spend on yourself, just as it is the duty of Brahmins to acquire knowledge as it was in earlier times, to learn and then to spread it. One should not go to a place where one feels that there is no respect for oneself. All the people around are fools, and if they do not think of themselves as worthless, then it is better to avoid such a place and leave. One should not have excessive attachment to any place, person, or thing. Excessive attachment, love, or attachment can hinder your progress and bring down your performance. Because of this, one finds fault or deficiency in your actions. I will tell you the second meaning of this. I think its meaning is that no matter how good a family one belongs to, if you are knowledgeable, then you will know what work to do at what time. This will ensure that whether it is your friend or enemy, you will never give wrong advice to anyone. Being knowledgeable is more important than being beautiful. If your deeds are good, noble, in the interest of others, then you are using your knowledge correctly. You alone can do everything for your family. Because if there is even one successful person like you in your family, then all the members of the family can do something or the other by getting motivated by him. Because a family does not become great by numbers, it becomes great by deeds. But if you are allowing anyone to come between you and your success, then you can never be successful. You should leave such barriers immediately. According to Acharya, a person who speaks well can be accepted by the whole world. In this third chapter, some such facts have also been discussed, which happen with everyone. After knowing these, you should not get demoralized by seeing what is happening in your life, because such things happen in human life. Let us understand this chapter in a little more detail. Friends, have you ever seen a family where everyone is perfect, in which there are no friends, there is no deficiency, there is no bad habit, no one has any disease, they do not do anything wrong? Then your obvious answer will be that no, such a family cannot exist anywhere. It is not possible at all. If today you are going through happy days in your life, good days are going on, then you should assume that bad days will also come. There will also be days when you will feel that nothing can be worse than this. Then you should assume that good days are going to come for you again, because you have reached the extreme level of sadness. Now there is only a need to move from there. If some time comes in your life when you do not understand anything, what to do next? At that time, you have to have a little passion and think that these days will also pass. Good times will definitely come. There is no need to be perfect, whatever you are. That is your best version. You can make modifications in it. You cannot replace it. There is no such person in the world who has never faced any problem in life, has never faced any sign. He has always been happy. This cannot happen. He has not seen sadness even for a second. This cannot happen. This cannot happen. There is no one or the other in this world. Everyone is suffering, so keep patience. Face every situation boldly. Only then your victory will be assured. Chanakya says that a big part of your personality depends on how you represent yourself in front of others, because your speech in front of someone, your lifestyle, where you belong to and your love for them, it can be ascertained that how much behavioral and social knowledge you have, so a person should keep himself poised if your nature is so soft. It does not mean that you are weak or your behavior